It's become our mascot.
Yeah, I love it.
Good to start whenever.
You get to start.
Yeah.
Hey guys, well thank you so much for joining me here at Warped Tour on a very, very hot day in Camden. How are you guys enjoying it?
Honestly, yeah, like after we got through Florida and Texas, so this is everything else is great. There's no pun intended.
You're like, we're ready for it. It's fine, we can take it.
We've been conditioned.
We had an early start today too. Let's be honest.
Yeah, 11:30.
Is it challenging when it's it's like, I mean, I'm sure you have to be on your toes. You're like, no, like what time?
I think the way to do that is just always expect to play first.
Yep.
Just always expect you're going to play at 11:30 a.m. and if not, go back to bed for the rest.
I drank the night before, definitely assume you're gonna play first.
Oh yeah, drink a lot of water before you go to sleep.
That's like a couple days ago. Yeah, we were partying and we're like, yeah, then we found out we were on 8/11. What?
Pedialyte. The Pedialyte is cage.
So how's the crowd's been? It looks like everybody's been going pretty crazy
It's
out
been
there.
sick. I think today was one of my favorites actually. And especially for considering like, it's 11:30 a.m., not everyone's able to get in at the same time, but everyone ran right to the amphitheater, it was packed out, and they were screaming the words and dancing, and that's like our favorite thing.
Is that still surreal for you guys? Like, when the fans, you look back out and they're like
Oh, yeah.
singing every lyric back
Absolutely.
and forth for you guys.
And I mean, the louder they get, the more excited we get. We just feed off each other's energy, and so we're never satisfied with it. Like I just realized I have the same shoes that you have, and I really like those. They're so
They're ugly as hell, but
Yeah, I
they're
don't
the
get
best shoe
no
ever.
function right there.
Yeah.
That's what it's about.
Cross represent.
I have ADD. I'm sorry. The shows have been great.
So what can you share with me about what you guys are currently working on right now?
Well, we just announced that we're releasing a brand new album on October 7th for our album called Upside Down, and it's our most exciting release to date. It showcases a lot about our growth as writers and as a band. We've tried new things. There's some more R&B influence here, as well as some hip hop and some aggression, some happy, some sad, some everything. And we kind of we'll always maintain the mantra of just writing about real life stuff and like overcoming and just having like cathartic lyrics in general, because that's just how we cope. But we've definitely ventured out and had some more fun with what we can do, as well as maintaining the classic sound. So I'm really excited about how everyone's going to receive it, because obviously when you get an album, you can show your friends and family. We can't really show everyone else.
Yeah.
But the reaction from that alone has been like astronomical. Like we were able to show Ronnie from Falling Universe one song, and he was like freaking out over it. So it made me really happy, because he'll tell you if he doesn't like something.
Yeah.
But he was like super into it. So those sort of reactions get you really pumped up to release something. But so far the reaction's been great with the new songs.
That's great. So, in the studio, when you were putting everything together, can you tell me what the mindset was like for one or two songs in particular? Without giving too much away.
Let's talk a little about us, because I really liked how that came
That was
together.
pretty random, pretty spontaneous.
It's the most unique ballad we've ever had, and it started with how we first started writing in the first place. You jam, and whenever it comes out, and Dan was playing this really cool progression, finger picking on guitar, and I was really into it. I just immediately caught my ear, and so I just started singing over it, and what came out right away was what ended up being the chorus, and then we were working with Eric Ron at the time, and then we started doing the production of it, and what it turned into. That's my favorite thing, is like from idea to what it turns out into, because like there was this the song Blank Space by Taylor Swift is when she wrote it, like there was this cool voice memo of her just playing these like chords, and it was just acoustic guitar in her voice, but there's like none of that in the song, because they just chose to do a different arrangement. The acoustic guitar remained, but in the verses it was very like, there's a guy named Craig David from the 90s, which not a lot of people are going to remember, but like there was...
I'm dating myself.
Oh yeah, there you go. But we used an influence of his, like the way the beat kind of struck, and it's still a meaningful ballad, but it has a lot of like funk and attitude to it. So I think that was a really cool way to do it. Like I think that as far as process, we're really open-minded. We're never like, we're never going to use synths or this, it has to be all real. In fact, we're like, what can we do that's new? What new instrument haven't we used yet?
Well, that's gotta be like therapeutic and refreshing
Oh,
for you
yeah.
guys, because what band wants to record the same album
Exactly.
over and over again?
And sometimes I
So-
feel like artists can feel pressured from like their fan base that they have to write the same album, because they're like, everyone will be like, this record was always the best. But I think it was you that brought it to my attention that the reason why it's like that is because you heard that at a very integral part in your life when you needed that record. So that record's nostalgic for you. It's not about the sound or the style, it's what it did for you then. So you can't lock into that. You have to keep writing songs for you, because that's why you started writing in the first place. So that's what we keep in mind. We always write songs for ourselves, songs that we would listen to and we would love, because how else are you going to know you have a good song? You have to love it yourself. So with this record, I'd say we're the biggest fans of this one so far, at least.
That's awesome. Is it hard for you guys to craft a set list? I mean, I know.
This year was so. We did Twitter polls. We had no idea what to do. We have we're coming on our third full length plus a couple EPs before that. But we have a lot of songs from Duality we were really pushing. So we have that plus the new songs we're releasing.
Yeah.
And
if anybody gets mad, it's like it's your fault.
Yeah, it's like it's on them because they had the poll. Yeah, you chose it.
That's awesome. So what does the fall and winter look like for you guys?
We're still planning that out, but cold winters.
Yeah.
We're planning touring right now, but because nothing's solidified, I can't announce it yet. But there will be a tour to support the release. So keep an eye out for that.
That's awesome. Well, thank you guys for taking a few minutes to speak with me. I appreciate it. Thank you.